Hi everyone, this is Chris Thompson from TalkingToToddlers.com. I just finished learning an amazing set of tools that helps parents to ensure that their kids are successful rather than just mediocre. If you're like me and you want to foster success, then this stuff is big. I wanted to share with you one huge tip about how you can train your children to have higher self-esteem and be more self-motivated. Self-esteem is really important so that kids believe in themselves, and this means they'll try things that other kids won't try, and they'll be more successful in the end. Self-motivation means they'll work harder to succeed rather than giving up too early and never accomplishing their goals. The tip I wanted to share with you is especially important in young children around the toddler years. You know all those times when your child is trying to do something for himself and you walk over to help, and in the end you end up doing the task for him? I want you to stop doing that. Instead, ask yourself if the task is something the child can do on his own. Is your 2-year-old trying to put on his own shoes? Let him try, let him figure it out on his own. There are lots of examples like this. Use your imagination to come up with other examples that might fit your personal situation. The caveat is you want to make the child's goal seem within reach, because your child will fail at first. When the goals are too far away, kids give up. But when they seem within reach, kids will keep trying until they succeed. And personal drive plus success breeds self-esteem and self-motivation. So if your child doesn't have the dexterity to get his shoes on himself, you can hold the shoe in place and even stretch the heel back with one of your fingers, but let your child be the one to put his foot in the shoe and push his toes into place and push his heel down. That will be enough of a challenge. When he succeeds at that, he'll feel great about it. And once this is easy, then you start offering less help the next time, and you just continue that process until your child's able to do the task on his own. When it comes to your child's passions, you want to support them in exactly the same way. Let's say your child loves baseball and wants to buy a new baseball bat. Don't just buy it for him. What you want to do is have him earn the money to buy the new bat by doing something around the house. For example, maybe you pay your child $1 for every chore that he does, so the goal is achievable, but still not easy. This causes your child to work harder, appreciate the thing that he worked for, and it improves his self-esteem and motivation. Giving your son a new baseball bat may seem nicer and easier, but it isn't. You'd be missing a chance to create inner drive. Now, I'm not sure if you've really thought about this at all, but there are specific things that we can do for our kids to help them be successful in life. We can actually help them learn to believe in themselves and be self-motivated and have self-esteem. We can actually do things that teach them to be more social, meaning they'll make more friends and be better at handling social situations. We can teach them to have a success-oriented mindset. This stuff is real and backed up by scientific research. If you want to have successful kids, knowing what the research says will set you on the right path. But here's the thing. We need to do this stuff as early as possible, preferably starting in the first year of life and most definitely before our kids reach the age of 5. The stuff I'm talking about is taught in Max Strider's new course called Imprinting Success Before 5. When I got this course, I wasn't sure how good it would be, but I was blown away by some of the information and actually embarrassed that I've not been doing some of these things. I listened to the whole course twice. It's made a huge difference in how I view my role as a parent. For example, he shows you one activity that fathers can do with their kids, which is clinically proven to result in kids being more social in the long term. He reveals one strategy that rich parents use on their children to improve social IQ scores. Poor parents don't tend to do this, but they could if they knew the secret. He teaches you things that you might be doing that will actually program your kid to believe he can't accomplish things on his own. Imagine doing this and not even realizing it. And it's actually really simple to fix this too. If you'd like to learn more about how you can imprint your child for success, check out what Max Strider has for you. If you're watching this video on my website, you should see a link right under this video. Click on that link to hear from Mac directly. I think what he has to say is that important. If you're watching this on YouTube, just click on the link in the description area under the video, or just type in this URL into your browser bar. It should show up right here. Listen, we all want the best for our kids. What would be better than raising a self-motivated child with strong social skills and strong self-esteem? That's pretty much the goal of every parent. Go check out what Mac has to say. Go click the link now.